Hello folks, got to do a build today. We're building, if you watched last week's video, you'll see that we had some stuff come in. We had an i3 8100 come in, 8th gen board and chip. So with the help of Jack today, Jack will be building our Zoostorm case that, if you look back a couple of weeks, you'll see that we tried to put the HP 400 G2 in this. Failed miserably. I've got to say I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that the HP USB 3 header is a special proprietary header specific to HP. This is on the HP ProDesk G2 that all the contents went into this Zoostorm case. I can't use this now. So now it now has a motherboard. So this is going to be quite a modern PC build. So one case, one motherboard with 8 gigs of DDR4, one i3 8100. What else, Jack? We're putting in the XFX RX590. Sorry, no. 570 that I bought. There it is. That's going in there. What else, Jack?
The Cooler Master Sadon 120V version 2.
So we're putting a bit of a cool pump on that. And we're also sticking in one of the Samsung SM871 256 gig boot drive and a 1 terabyte storage. So that's the plan. Oh, and a 500 watt Cooler Master power supply that we bought from our good friends at Novatech. So let's do it. All right, so the existing cooler heatsink has got to come off. This heatsink has got the standard Intel clips on these. Right, so that is off. That's got some recent gunk on that, Jack, hasn't it? I think we re-gunked that just to test it. Right, so there's the i3 8100, and we're going to put in the, here we are, the this thing. Which is the order of business here then, Jack?
We need to install the backplate for the pump, then mount the pump and motherboard into the case, and then we can attach the pump block to the CPU.
Right. Excellent. Right, so the backplate has to go on first. It's an Intel and it's an AMD generic backplate mounter, and that's going to go onto those holes there. Backplate on. What's next, Jack?
We need to install the motherboard into the case and install the radiator and fan into the exhaust slot.
Right, cracking on. So I think we need to offer it up then, Jack. There he goes.
There we are.
Excellent. As usual at Project Reboot, we do things and we don't actually know if they're working. So this pump is not a new pump, it's a used pump as defined by all the guns on the back. So this is a bit of a gamble. We're hoping it's going to work, Jack, aren't we?
Yeah.
Of course, this is where the Daniel rule comes into play, as hopefully you're becoming familiar with. Test before commit. Maybe we should have tested this on Frankenrig first, but we're going for it anyway. Okay, so the motherboard is secured in, and we're going to install the radiator into its. So we're doing. So the radiator's going in the back here, Jack, isn't it? Into that. What's it? 120mm fan on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's going in there. as Jack said, this is going to be a nice little gamer for someone if it all works, and that is a big if at the moment. So that is going in there. Back in a minute. Radiator is in. There it is. That went all right, Jack, did it?
Yeah, very easy.
Yeah, easy to put on that one. So the block needs to go on top of the CPU now. We need to use a bit of our paste, because it did come with a little tube, Jack, didn't it?
Yeah.
Wherever that was, a little tube of Cooler Master paste that's now empty. So we need to use my preferred paste, which is... So my preferred paste is HY880 by Hansai. It's a cheap contract paste, but we do use a lot of it. Alright then, Jack, let's whack a bit of splodge on it. That looks alright, doesn't it?
Yep.
Just about enough. Okay, so there's another clamp that goes on the block, the pump block, to secure to the thingy on the what's it. Hey, I think that's it on the gizmo. That's the thing. There we go.
Now. What's that?
Well, Jack is using his own little screwdriver set that he brought in. So just tightening down the thumb screws on there. I think they go as tight as they go. They bottom out on the thread. Sufficiently. There we are. So that's the heat block on. If you're enjoying watching this video, give us a thumbs up, click the like button, subscribe for more content, check out our Facebook page. There it is right there. Leave some comments in the section below. Tell us where you are in the world. Always good to hear. To screw it in. Oh no, that's a tray for that's the card reader tray.
Yeah.
In the front there that I put in as an extra. So we might have to what about this thing on the bottom that Bernie pointed out? It's got 4 mounting holes on the bottom. We'll get a drive bracket and see if we can fit it onto that. Fortunately, those hole placements, as Jack has pointed out, that they match up exactly with the hole placements on the other side of the power on the SSD. It's all going very well, Jack, isn't it?
Yeah.
So now we're going to put the power supply in, so you can all play along at home, viewers. Let's... You know what I'm going to say. In it goes. Now there is quite a bit of spaghetti on this because it is not a modular, it's not even semi-modular. But it's a decent enough power supply. And if you're watching our recent video, you might be asking the question, why aren't you using one of those modular... Oh, let's put that 1000 watt... What was it? 1000 watt...
Be quiet.
Let's put that in there, shall we? Yeah, alright, okay. Well, we've had a bit of a change of plan. The SSD that we were going to stick down there makes it a bit inconvenient with the extra SATA rails. So instead of that, we're going to double side it onto the back of the card reader to use 2-in-1, and then we can use a single triple rail, SATA rail. That'll go in there conveniently. It'll be much better.
Perfect amount of tape.
Yeah, there we are. That's all right. Stick that in there. There we are. That's an efficient use of SATA power connectors, DVD, SSD in the middle, and the storage drive. Very nice. Right, the build's coming along very nicely. All the cabling is in. Just got to put the main event in now, Jack, haven't we?
Yep.
So, what are we going to do, viewers? I'm not even going to mention it.
There we go.
Excellent. Right, there we are. 2 hours. Got it all in there. That includes customers and stuff else going on in the workshop. I think that all came together quite well, Jack, don't you?
Yeah.
And it looks very pretty, all in lovely black as well. We had a little issue getting the graphics card in the back. The slots didn't quite sit in, but we managed to get there in the end. So all is good. Next thing is fire it up, see what happens. Right, here we go. Ready? Initialize thrusters. Where is it? There it is. Stand clear.
I think that's a reset button.
Oh. Oh, we're going. Oh, we're off. Oh, we're on. We're on. We're on. Boot menu, Dell. Right, we're in. Got BIOS screen up. Excellent. F12. Right, we're just going to go straight for a Windows 10. I've got a 1903 Windows 10 build. Just came out last week, so that's what's going on this one. There we go. So the pump has got an LED light on it. Exhaust fan is running. Everything is running alright. Windows is going on happily. So progress is advancing at a right old rate. We've all got a blue LED fan in the front there. Ooh. Windows is on. Heaven is installed. Everything's ready to go. So just about to run some benchmarks. We put the side casings on just to give it some proper thermals. I reckon we're nearly there. Right, there we are. Heaven has finished. 102 FPS. Score of 2570. There it is. Here we go. The XFX RX570. It's in there twice because we've done two benchmarks on two different configurations. This is against the i3-8100. The other one was against the i3-3220. So proving that Heaven is totally GPU dependent. But it sits nice at 101 or 102 FPS. That is a great gamer. Right, there we go. That's a quick build video today. Hope you've enjoyed that. You can build a whole PC in just a single day. All you got to do is have a bit of confidence, read some instructions, you know what you're doing. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed that. Click the subscribe button. See you next time. Cheerio.